and welcome back to GSP Sea Fishing. I'm here on my own. I was going to come with Mark. Look at me, I look a bit of a mess here. Collars everywhere, jackets on, because it is supposed to get cold tonight. Clear skies, as you can see. I'm at Shakespeare Beach, Dover. I'm fishing down to the low. I'm only going to do a couple of hours. Got an early start tomorrow, but I'm hoping I can get into maybe a ray or something on the worm bait as well. I'm going to put a scratching rig out on the lighter rod, which is my Sonic Gravity. So I'm going to get maybe a 1 up, 1 down, see if there's anything about on that. Then I'm going to get a pulley dropper rod, rig out on my other rod, the Cinetic Horsepower, and see if I can get a ray, a thornback, or maybe the elusive blonde ray that shows up here every now and again. That would be nice, wouldn't it? Anyway, lovely evening, apart from the cold. It is so clear, you can see France as clear as you ever can. There's a few people fishing just up the beach there, spoken to them. Not had much, but let's hope as the darkness sets in, we're catching fish, because this place can really throw up something that you're not expecting. So, let's get the rigs on, bait it up, get them out into the water. So the first rig I'm clipping on here, well, I'm not clipping it on the rod yet, I'm just clipping up in front of me, and then I'm going to bait it up, is the pulley dropper. Now I'm putting a slightly bigger weight on the pulley dropper because it's going to have a bigger bait, so it'll have more drag in the water. So here's the hook on there. I've got a larger hook, 3/0, and then an offset like octopus hook. That goes in my bag. So I'm going to get a bit of sardine and squid on this. Baited on that now. I'll clip this to the rod and then we'll get this out straight away. Take the head section off. I'm going to take the tail off. This is still frozen, which makes it a bit of a nightmare. Be very careful. And cut this in half. And I also want half a squid. This will get too thick if I start putting all of this on. So I'm literally going to carefully slice it down the middle. Right, there we go. Let's get this bound on. I've taken the hook through the bait and out the bottom. I'm going to bait elastic that on and then bring the top hook down. This one straight on the top like that. Carry on bait elastic in up that bait. And we'll just put a bit underneath the hook curve. What is it? Right, so I was just setting my rods up. This chap here was fishing when I turned up. He was struggling. And look, he's just landed. Lovely little bass.
Thanks, dude.
Oh, that's all right, mate. Anything to help, see?
And putting them up for me.
No worries, man.
Yeah.
Well, there we are. Lovely, mate. Well done. Well done. Congratulations. Cheers, mate. Right, so let's get this clipped on the rod and get this out. So I haven't got long. And I want to catch a fish, so let's get this on the right swivel, because I always tend to put it on the wrong swivel on a pulley dropper. There we go. There is the bait there. I'm going to clip that up now, get that out. So on my second rod, I'm going to go with the 1 up, 1 down that I've got. They've got a pink floaty bead on the top. I just gave some of my worms, because I've got a few. I gave some of my worms to that chap along there who's just had the bass, because he only had rag, and I would always prefer a bit of lug this time of year down here. So there we go. Got one bit of lug on there. I'm going to actually tip it off with a tiny bit of squid. So this tiny bit of squid, we'll do a sliver like that. Can't pick it up, too slimy. Just fold that over. Put that on the bottom. Right, the second one is baited on the one up, one down. So let's get it out now. I'm not going to go too far. I'm going to give it over a thump, but I'm not going to really lay into it. Stunning, look at that. It may be cold, but it's gorgeous. Something on here, but I don't know what this is. Something having a go at this. I wonder what this is. Let's hope that develops. There's a couple of rattles there. There we go, something on that. Please don't be whiting. Well, I've had a couple more rattles. I don't know. Don't know if something's hooked or not. Do you know what? There's one way to find out. Let's see. Oh my God. Well, that has, my braid has been leaning on something and that has literally snapped. So that is infuriating. Have to reset up again. Not happy at all. Well, it's not the first time here that I've had a bite, gone to strike into it, and the braid has just cut. So I think there is a steep drop off out there, and the edge of the drop off is quite sharp, quite rocky. So I'll try and maybe go to my right a little bit with this one. I don't want to lose another rig. Nothing on the big bait yet. The moon is just about to set, and surely that is a good feeding time. Right, that's on. Let's get that out. I'm going to take the light off first though. I hate casting with a light on the tip. It's only ever going to cause you grief. Right. Let's get this out this way a bit, I think. I've walked 1 o'clock from my tripod, and I'm going to cast it at 1 o'clock. Well, 1:30. I haven't whacked that. So we get a bite. Come on. Little tap then, tiny. There we go, there he goes, come on. Oi. Right, come on. I don't know what that is though. Odd little bite. Did I get it? I think, I don't know. Whatever they are, they're small. And they're stripping me. Don't think I did get it. Nope, didn't get it this time. Rebait again, I think. Oh, don't know if these are whiting or what, but they're very frustrating. They're very small, whatever they are. Oh, it's up on the surface. Does that mean I've got a little fish? Or not? I have got something little. Is it a whiting? Oh, it's a pouting. Well, there we are. The smallest of pouting. There. Save the blank. This is quite a plain, dull and boring one. Let's get him back now. Alright, there he goes. Let's try another day. Well, that's about it. 2 hours here. One little pouting. Few knocks, tiny little fish. I was only getting out as I had an evening spare. Tides weren't great. Fishing down to low. I got a fish. I mean, it really doesn't matter whether I got a fish or not. Doesn't really make the session any better, that little pouting. But the chap I helped got himself a bass. Happy with that. Now, next time, do a bigger session over high. Might try and target some cod again. Anyway, till next time, tight lines.